played some good teams. Played a great Maryland team. Athletic. They got great post inside interior game. Some really good athletes on the outside. After coming back from a tough loss at Western Kentucky, we talk about bounce back ability, and we're going to have that. We've been working on a few different things defensively, so I'm eager to see some of the things we've been working on here today, especially, and how that can translate tomorrow into our game plan for how we're going to defend them.
And what were some of the main things from the loss from Western Kentucky that you want to see improve?
Well, I'd like for us to be able to hit some shots. We went cold, down there and didn't hit enough shots to win the game. But then I thought defensively, we got it back on our heels because we were playing from behind a lot of that game, and I wanted to see us dig in and have some fight in us, and it just seemed like we didn't have the fight that we needed to overcome a deficit. But part of that falls on the coaches and me, and we should have adjusted better defensively, to what we were trying to do defensively, because obviously it wasn't working. And so, we all learned something from that game. Our players did, our staff did, and so we all have to take the blame for that loss, and like I said, move forward and get better because of it. It was difficult. It always is to lose after we just came off such a great win at UT Chat, and so we learned a lot from that game, and so we're gonna, like I said, hopefully learn the lessons that we did on film, after watching that, and tomorrow be better because of it.
Is this return home just kind of almost a breather in between the long? I mean, not obviously a breather because you still have a game, but just a chance to kind of regroup after.
Absolutely, we have to regroup. Anytime you come off, like I said, a difficult, defeat, it's we had a great. Not just film session, but we had a great team meeting yesterday. Just spent some really good time together as a team. Did some shooting, lifting, and then today we went back at it. But it did give us a chance to regroup and be together and talk about the things that we know moving forward that we have to improve and we have to get better at. And so it was, for me, I think a very productive day. Although we didn't spend a lot of time on the floor, it was more about our inner group and how we were going to grow from this. And again, failing is growth, and that was the message for our group. So I'm, like I said, I'm hopeful that tomorrow some of the things that were said in that room are going to make us a better team tomorrow.
And I know you really like the class you just signed. That recruiting never really stops. When you look ahead, just into the future, what types of things do you look for immediately when you're already looking at the 2018 kids?
Well, we're looking at, obviously, the character part is always going to be important to our program. The student athlete, the student part, them being great in the classroom, and then how they fit our system, whether that's offensively, defensively, and we're always looking for the intangibles of the quality of toughness, with some of those kids, and we felt like we have that with our incoming class, and then we had a 2018 that has decided to be a Hoosier as well, so we're excited about that. But it's a combination of a lot of things, and some of them are skill related, and some of them are just intangibles that you have to have. But the most important thing for us is that we're bringing high character students to Indiana that are going to excel not only on the floor, but they're going to excel in the classroom. They're really going to have the concept of the team, and we felt like we've been able to do that as we move forward with our program. We're going to lose a lot, and there's nothing that you can replace for experience. So there's going to be some growing pains, but I'm actually, right now just really thinking about our basketball team, our current basketball team that we have, and how we can get better and grow, as a team every day. And I know that we're bitterly disappointed that we couldn't come back with 2 wins. And like I mentioned, we got to grow from it and get better, and hopefully we'll do that.
And just with UMass Lowell, they turn the ball over. That's one of the things they've been struggling with. They're averaging over 30.
Sure.
Is that something that you can take advantage of and translate even to the games later?
Well, I suppose you could if a lot of those teams were pressing them. We're not a pressing team. I wouldn't categorize us as that. But certainly we want to be aggressive in the half court. They do set a lot of the one thing that we didn't do a good enough job of with Western Kentucky is guard their not just their dribble handoffs, but their high ball screening action, and we're going to see that tomorrow, which I'm excited about because you want to see that we've kind of learned our lesson from how we don't want to defend it to, okay, this is the game plan going into tomorrow and how we do want to defend it, and hopefully our kids will have some success with that because that's part of it too, that the kids have to buy into what you're doing in your game planning, and so I we're going to be us tomorrow, and we're going to really focus in on the Hoosiers, and not that we're overlooking UMass Lowell and their 30 turnovers. It's about us becoming better because of the defeat that we had at Western Kentucky, especially on the defensive end, and that's what I'm looking at and forward to.